Have people complete their homework.
So we're back on Facebook Live.
Wow.
We got interrupted, so we're back on Facebook Live.
Hello, y'all talk to me. Let me know when we're gone. Hey, we're back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We're going to get this right. We're going to make this happen. I wrote the book No Matter What.
Right.
So no matter what, we're going to make it happen no matter what. So now, here's the thing that I want. Johnny, do you need me to hold this so you can do that? Can we?
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Or,
Yeah.
have someone else in the background help, please. Thank you. So for your homework, man, we had so many people complete the homework. So many people. We had Ryan, Marcus. God, all these are men, right? Fabian, Jeff, Leroy, Dr. Rochelle, Helen, Taria, right? Maria. I can't say all the names because you guys posted up yesterday. Wow. Look at all these names. I just want to show you all the names of everyone. Are we still on Zoom?
We're finding out right now.
All the names. This is all the names. Amazing. Amazing. Like we had everyone. Sherelle, Char, Sandra, Maria, and then advanced. More advanced students. That's what I'm looking for. More advanced students who are saying, I'm showing up boldly. I'm showing up. Dorothy, Shanita, Ayana, Lashonda, Lynette, Motivational Muse, Chanel, Infinity. Like literally, I mean, so many people literally showing up. Emily, Teresa, Yasmina, Opal, Diana, Kalia, Imani, Rashida, Nikki, Fila, like homework everywhere. And Emil said, as a result of my one-on-one sessions, families are relieved of monetary pressure, receive a master plan to extinguish debt. And he put in bold, extinguish debt. And Harvesting Humanity said, and she said, stretch exercise. As a result of my passionate and mindful creation, facilitation, and consultation of culturally relevant and responsive teaching and learning, diverse students, educators, administrators, and families and communities positively engaged, widely impacted, and comprehensively are transformed. I love it. Allison says, as a result of my one-on-one group coaching, women have done years of yo-yo dieting and on and off fitness plans, begin to finish fitness programs, adopt and enjoy nutrition that they continue for life, and they reach their goals and live healthy, fulfilling lives. Wow. And here are all the faces of all the people. Here are the videos that are being done. When I tell you all over.
So Zoom, I think we have you on. We have the camera on over there, so we can't see you, but we know you guys are there. So
tight. So if you're on Zoom and we can see you, go over to Facebook Live and make sure that you chat with us and let us know that you're there. Let us know. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep pushing forward. I'm gonna keep giving you content because Facebook Live is going. At the very least, you can look at the replay. Technology is amazing when it's working, but we can't be stopped. Listen, Let me tell you something. Long before this was up and running, we were on this path of passion and determination. I wrote the book No Matter What, and I didn't just make up that phrase. I lived that phrase. So listen, we're gonna have a conversation about finances. Now, let me just say, take a deep breath. Let's breathe in the conversation of finances. Yetta, can you ask Margaret to bring my glasses, please? I would love to not need glasses.
And let me just say,
However.
And you said take a deep breath, and I said,
Right. Thank you so much. So let's first talk about what money is. You have more access than you believe. And yet money is a conversation. And Johnny, do you have the visual of what this looks like on the other side so I can see it, or we're out? So money is a conversation that has so much energy around it. It has energy of angst. It has energy of excitement. It has energy of longing. Write this down. Money has an energy that comes with it. Money is the thing that your parents had a lot of, Or money is the thing that your parents didn't have enough of. Money is the thing that gave you great vacations. Or money is the thing that kept your family working and maybe away from you. Money is the thing that gave you access. Our money was always the reason why you couldn't do something. Money has such an incredible history to it. So just type in chat, I have an energy with money. Type in chat, I have an energy with money. Just claim that first. And I wish we had more time for this lesson. So for those of you who are going to join us at Speaking Right, those of you who are going to join me at my Breakthrough Retreat, those of you who are going to join me at my Speakers Mastermind, we will talk about money in more depth because we don't spend enough time talking about money. Because we think if we talk about money, it makes us selfish. We think if we talk about money, it makes us greedy. We think if we talk about money, this was me, it makes us less spiritual.
Right.
So,
one of the biggest breakthroughs that I had around money was that it's a dignified conversation. Like, it was something that I know I avoided for everything.
Right, and you've heard me say it 1,000 times. Money is a dignified conversation that we need to have more often.
Right.
Sales is a dignified conversation that opens up such possibility that people take radical action in their own lives. That's sales. Now, some people have made sales slimy. Some people have made money dirty. But sales isn't slimy, money isn't dirty. They're dignified conversations if a dignified person chooses to talk about it. And so let's have that conversation, because most of your money challenges are due to the fact, if you have any, some people don't, but if you have them, it's due to the fact of not having dignified conversations about it. Either how it's working in your life, how it's not working in your life, how you're working it, how it's working you. And so today we're going to have that conversation. And I come from a place of, I needed to learn and have a different relationship to money. I grew up in a climate where there wasn't enough of it. I grew up in a climate where we ran out of money before we ran out of month. That was my climate. Your climate might be different. And so I didn't understand that abundance was something that I could actually have. Abundance was just something that I would say. Oh, abundance, prosperity. But I really hadn't given myself permission to have it. So if you are in that space, if that's been the case for you, type your name in chat and say, expanding my relationship to money. Because that was me. Now, there's several places. Expanding my relationship to money. Like that, I just had to expand my relationship to money, right? And I want you to move away. I want you to move away from saying, I need money. Don't even say that. Don't even say I need money. Because that's a needy mindset. Say I need a healthier relationship with money. I need to learn how to operate money on my behalf. I look forward to the opportunity to. For some of you, you don't need money. You have enough money. You just are managing it in a way that has a lack and scarcity mindset.
Right.
And some of you, that's not the case. You don't have lack and scarcity mindset, and you have money. You want to know how to scale your money. Like, first, I had to learn how to make money. Then I had to learn how to scale my money. Then I have to learn how to multiply my money, right? So there's generate, there's scale, there's multiply. So scale is in between generate and multiply, right? Scale is, how do I add more revenue streams in? Multiply is where I am now. How do I have my money work more for me, right? Those are all healthy, dignified conversations. Yes.
I love it. They started changing. I'm opening to receiving new money.
Right. And here's the deal. Before you will ever receive new money, you need to have a better relationship with the money you have.
Come on.
You want more of something, but your relationship.
Right.
Your relationship with the money you have. And I'm not here to be spiritual or to pray over you, but listen, I believe in God, so listen, I'm going to talk about it. So until you are a good steward with the money you're given, you will not be given any new money. Hello, somebody. Hello, someone. Are you managing it well? Are you being responsible for it? Are you being a good steward with the money you have? Are you investing the pennies in your pocket into your brain? Because when you invest the pennies in the pocket in your brain, your pennies in your pocket will overflow. So, and Susie taught me that. It's a quote somewhere, and it goes, when you invest the pennies in your pocket in your mind, the pennies in your pocket will overflow every time. And that's what I did. I took the pennies in my pocket and I invested in my mind. The pennies in my pocket and invested in my mind. The pennies in my pocket, invested in my mind. And then I took radical action on what I learned. Right? Again, I'm not perfect. I'm just giving you my path.
I love chat there. I invest pennies in your pocket, in your mind, the chat inside of Zoom.
Right. I love it.
So we see you guys.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And so now let's talk about money. Let's talk about money. So first I want to give you, now this is going to be sobering. Ladies, money has a masculine energy. It's just one of those things. It's like nails, and the word relationship and the word emotion, that leans toward the feminine energy. That's why women are drawn to it more. Ooh, let's talk about emotions. Let's talk about relationships. While men want relationships, they're not talking about them all the time.
Right.
That's a feminine energy. Money has a masculine energy to it. It's just what it is. That's your masculine?
That's my
Okay. Amen. Sound effects. I'm down for that. Show me stories. I'm down for that. And so notice a lot of times when you talk about money, the energy shifts. Like, this isn't fun. It's not going to feel as fun as day one. Release it. Or day two, declare it. Or day three, snap it. Right? Today is multiply it.
Come on.
Right? Release it, declare it, snap it, multiply it. It's a necessary conversation. Type in chat, money is a necessary conversation that I'm willing to have. Money is a necessary conversation that I'm willing to have. When you come to Speak and Write to Make Millions, for those who will, we're going to talk about money.
Yep.
More than that, we're going to talk about multiplying your money.
Come on.
More than that, we're going to talk about MIT. Write that down. MIT. Type it in chat. MIT. Multiple income technology.
Look, they're on fire.
Multiple income technology.
They are on fire. They already started to type.
MIT.
Before you even
y'all know. All my graduates know.
Right.
Multiple income technology. We're going to sit for a while and we're going to discover new revenue streams into your life that can come in over the next 5 years. We're not doing a 6-month plan. We're not doing a 12-month plan. Listen, wealthy, abundant people make long-term plans. Ooh, that right there, that was a mind blower when I got it. When I was reading the book, I was offended. I'm going to tell you, I was offended because I wasn't a wealthy thinker. I was still in my hustle. Now, I was already making $250,000 a year in my business, but I still had the hustle, scarcity. I still had that mentality. And this man in this book, I felt like he jumped out that book and slapped me in my face. He said, poor people plan month to month. Wealthy people plan 3 to 5 years out.
Wow.
Well, I didn't consider myself poor, but I was living maybe 3 months at a time.
Right.
I was like, okay, hold up, stop, hold up. Okay. After I stopped being offended, some of y'all are offended now. Stop being offended. Let's move on. I love you.
Dee says, wow, B-O-L.
That's right, Dee. That's a B-O-L. I didn't even know what I didn't know. You don't have what you don't have because you don't know what you don't know. That's okay.
Come on.
That's why we're here.
Right.
Like, no, don't feel all guilty about it, ashamed about it, or get mad about it. I don't know what I don't know. That's why I don't have what I don't have. Now, to go get what you want, know something new, right? That's why Power Jam exists. That's why Speak and Write exists. That's why the retreat, the masterminds. That's why whatever I do exists. I take the information I got from the tables I was able to sit at, the doors I was able to come through, the people that poured into me, and turn around and serve it back up. So now you know. Now when you know, you have to do. So you know, you do, you have. I'll say that again.
That's
you
good.
know, you do, you have. You can't just have. You have to know, go get some new information, then do something different, then have something new. That's how it works. And so, I know they're going crazy.
Right,
Yana,
right,
BOL,
right there,
Yana, BOL. Facebook is going crazy.
Which goes to
Yes,
me.
yes. They're going, yes, yes. God, you guys are blowing up on Facebook. Ruth and Sherelle and Tracy and Barbara and Wanda. You guys are blowing up. Keep going in Facebook. Keep going in Zoom.
So in knowing this information and then not doing anything of it, that's your choice of staying stuck where you are.
Yes. So I'm gonna just share with you some stats that I wrote down. I've collected over the years, and so just realize that 15% of your success is based on your technical ability. 15%, only 15%. is based on your technical ability. That means your ability to do whatever it is you're getting paid to do. 15% of your entire success is based on your technical ability. The other 85% is based on your mindset, based on your habits, based on your belief system, and based on your environment. 15% of your success is based on your how good you do what you do. How good you do what you do. Ann, come over here. How good you do what you do. Like that fit only 15%. So Ann is right here with me. You saw her earlier. She's one of the prosperity dancers. Yes. So Ann is a beautiful, amazing photographer. So pretty much all the pictures that you see of me out there now in the white, not the one in the blue summer dress, but in the white, the ones pointing, all the pictures you'll see around Speak and Write to Make Millions, Ann did it, right? And we'll put Ann's link inside social media so you can click on her. She's amazing. She's a soulful photographer. Soulful photographer. She's not a photographer. She's a soulful photographer. She brings the essence of your inner being out. And 15% of all that goodness has to do with her success. And the other 85%, right, that's news to her, huh? BOL. Right. She's over in the background like, oh my God. Real student on the camera. She's learning right now with you. And so 15%, the other 85% is due to everything else. Environment, mindset, money management, commitment to greatness, environment, everything else. So Ann, go finish taking notes. I just want you to know.
And part of that comes with having a strategy of knowing where you're going, of what you're working towards, what direction. It's like sometimes when you run, you're running fast, but you don't know where you're running. Right. Like you're not getting anywhere. So you have that plan of where you're going.
You feel like you're running, but you also feel like you're running really fast on a treadmill. Right. I'm running real fast, but I'm not getting too far. So listen, let's talk about some things. So first of all, recognize that abundance, money, prosperity, living well, having enough, having more than enough, having bountiful, that is your birthright. So I want you to write down, financial prosperity is my birthright. Make a statement. Oh, by the way, if I were you, put some exclamation marks on it. Put some exclamation marks on it. Like, having financial prosperity is my birthright. And prosperity-based thinkers, abundant thinkers, plan 3 to 5 years out. For those of you who will come to Speak and Write to Make Millions, we're going to make a 3 to 5 year money plan. Yeah, revenue wheel plan. We're not making the budget. You can make the budget. You know the budget. We're going to create the revenue wheel. Go find new money. Money is to be found. Money is to be created. Money is a creative energy. People who didn't have money 10 years ago have money now because they were creative. Let me give you this. Write this down. Money is generated when you relieve someone's pain. Money is generated when you give someone access to something they want. Convenience, memories, right? I'll say it again. Money is generated when you relieve a pain. Example, and I'm not saying a pain like, ow, ow. I'm saying, oh my God, I don't want to drive. Oh, Uber. Oh my God, I'm hungry and I don't feel like going out to get something to eat. Oh,
Grubhub.
DoorDash. Right? Look at this. You literally relieve the pain because I can't stand getting up and going out and get something to eat. I want to blink. I want it there. Oh, DoorDash. Right? So that's creative.
Right.
So money is the result of creative thinking and implementation after that.
You know, what's funny is that we think that people that are creative aren't the money thought. Like they're almost two different parts of the brain.
Well, let me go.
But realistically, they really are the same when you get to tap into how to generate that creative.
But here's where it stops, Matt. People are creative, but then they don't implement. So after creative, so you have ideas. How many of you are idea people? Let me know if you're an idea person, right? However, when it gets to implementation, it's like, right? You freeze. So the distance between you and the prosperity that you deserve often lives in your consistent implementation of an idea.
I love it. You guys on Zoom are saying
BOL.
I'm an idea person. Is it ouch?
Right.
Idea person.
So listen, I'm an idea person, and I would have all these ideas. In the last 10 years, I've been in business 20 years. This is my 20-year anniversary. In the last 10 years, I shifted completely over to an implementation person. So when I first started this business, I was 87% creative. 87% creative when I did my personality test. I did the same test again 3 years ago, and I was 81% implementation.
Wow.
Now, here's the deal. I didn't lose the creative. You don't have to swap one for the other. You need to build the implementation. Build the left brain. Build the left brain side, because the left brain side, the right brain side is going to give you the idea. The left brain side is going to get you paid for it. Now, if you're left brain, if you're linear, if you're structure, if you're follow through, you need to partner with the creative and don't get them bogged down with the how we're going to do it. Let them create.
Right.
Let them create. And then you guys can figure out together how to get it done. Partnership. One of the main reasons why Speak and Write exists is so that partnership can emerge.
Come on.
So the left brainers can meet the right brainers, and the right brainers can meet the left brainers. The creatives can meet the follow-throughs, and the follow-ups can meet the creatives. Listen, it is all day, every day a setup.
Yes.
It's a setup for your financial future. I want you to have a lot of money. A lot of money. I want you to have your needs met and then some. Because when good people, right? Type in chat, good people. When good people make a lot of money, then good people do a lot of good in the world.
Come on.
Come on, somebody. So we've been taught. We have a relationship to money. So I want to say this. And this isn't the sexy part of the conversation, but you came here for a grown folks conversation. If the babies are around, good. They need to hear it now.
Right.
We wish we would have had this conversation at 12, at 13, at 9.
Right.
Right?
Well, because we're raised to believe that we have to make a dime go in 20 different directions.
Right. Now instead of having 21 dimes.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
I used to be so proud of my grandmother. She said, I made that dime go in 20 different directions. I said, my grandmother is a superhero. And then to that point, I remember in 2007, my business exploded because of this little project called The Secret. And in that year, by October, you've heard this, I did $975,000.
Yep.
I took the rest of the year off. I want you to hear this story. I'm not bragging about the money I made. I'm showing you mindset. Because I wasn't used to making money and stretching, I wasn't used to having more than enough.
Right.
When I made $975,000 and by October, I took the rest of the year off. I said, I'm tired. The next year was even a better year. I did $983,000 by August. I wanted to take the rest of the year off. But I realized I had to admit, I really don't want to stop working. Why do I not want to work? And what it was, Matt, was I didn't want to make any more money. I was afraid to make $1 million in 1 year. I didn't know who that made me. I didn't think that I could make $1 million and still be a good person. Come on, y'all. If this is an unconscious awareness now that I'm bringing from your unconscious to your conscious, I want you to write it in chat. I want you to blow chat up. I want you to BOL. I want you to Yana. I didn't know I could be spiritual. I could be a child of God and be wealthy. See, I had an unconscious judgment of wealthy people. They couldn't be good people. I also, these are all my belief systems, I thought I couldn't make $1 million in 1 year and still be my cousin's cousin, still be the homegirl, still be the neighbor. I thought all of my essence and my being and my character was at stake when I thought I had to trade it in for wealth. I didn't know that and no one taught me. No one had the conversation with me. So I just kept pumping the brakes. Literally, you guys, I pumped the brakes. I slowed down. I didn't make another dime. I was like, oh, which for me is hard because I attract people.
Right.
So I have to put myself in a cocoon. I'm busy. I literally was scared to make any more money because I didn't know if I crossed that 7-figure mark, what that would make of me. Now, I'm telling you what I learned so that we can confront what you're doing. You might not be doing it with 7 figures. You might be doing it with 8 or 9. You might be doing it with 4. You might be doing it with 6. Whatever your number is.
So I want to acknowledge you guys as I'm reading some of the comments in here that are still saying, I'm still pumping the brakes. I didn't realize that I can be spiritual and be wealthy.
Ooh, breakthrough.
Right?
Breakthrough. You can be spiritual and wealthy. You can be grassroots and prosperity driven. You can have it all.
I love it, you guys. Keep posting in there.
I know Yana on Facebook says, I didn't know I could be wealthy and still help my community.
This is the day.
Come on.
This is the day. Go share this with somebody. Share this with someone so they can get the replay. Because how you're doing it, how you've been doing is not how you want to keep doing it. You want to up your game even if you have wealth. You want to up the way you use it. You want to up the way you attract it. And so this is a conversation, a dignified conversation about money, about you and money, about you and a lot of money. So I just want to touch the surface. I just want to touch the surface here. We're going to do a deep dive at Speaking Right.
Speaking Right, yep.
We're going to do a deep dive. I gave you right around 15 minutes on this. We're going to actually spend an hour and a half, 2 hours on it.
Of just looking at your revenue streams.
Looking at new revenue streams.
Right.
New money. Somebody type in, I'm ready for my new money. I want my money green.
Right.
I want my money green today.
Yes.
Money. What? Money. When I realized that I can sing that from the mountaintops,
right,
and it not compromise my character. I'm not all about money. I'm all about service. And money is a result of being of high service to people.
Come on.
So it's not about the money. It's about the high service. I'm going to say this. So write that down because somebody need to get that. It's about service. And money is a result of being of service to people. So I'm about being of service to as many people as possible. I use money as a tool. Write this down. Money is a tool. Money is a team member.
Money is a tool. Money is a team member. Money is a team member to help you get things done. Money is a team member to help you contribute to the lives of others. Money is a team member to help give you peace of mind so you can be creative and present. When the lights are on, when the refrigerator's full, when the electricity's on, when the house is paid for, when the car is paid for, you can be creative and fully present. Money is a team member that just gives you more of who you are. Money doesn't change you. Right? Keep typing. Y'all keep typing in chat. If you need this like oxygen, keep typing what you're getting. Money can't change you. And I used to say that. I don't want the money to change me. Right. Money can't change you. When you have more money, you'll simply be more of who you already are.
There you go.
When you have more money, you'll simply be more of who you already are. So if you are a good person, you're just going to be more of a good person. However, if you are a jerk, if you're a jerk broke, you're going to be a jerk wealthy. So money didn't make you a jerk. You was a jerk when you were broke. I'm just saying, tell the truth. There's power in the truth. The truth is sexy. Did you say ouch?
Ouch, yes.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Pow, pow.
So I'm just saying, don't worry about money. I was worried about money changing me, and it hasn't. And I used to be embarrassed about how much money I've made, but I'm no longer gonna be. I used to hide how much I invested in myself. I invested in Lisa like nobody's business. I'm gonna say the number. I went to the same training, right? I told you 42 times. It cost me over $3,800 to go each time. Do the math. That was just one training. Then I went to other trainings. Then I hired a coach. My coach was $3,850 a month. I had her for 8 years. Do the math. Every month I paid her. Do the math. If you did the math, it would come up to over $652,000. And up until 3 years ago, I wouldn't say that number to anybody, would I? You've been with me for going on 13 years. I wouldn't say it to anybody because I almost had a sense of shame. Like, I don't want to tell anybody. Hold on. I'm okay with that because I've generated, because I invested in me, and then I got in action. Know, do, have. I needed to invest in what I know. I went out and I did the work. And as a result, I've generated close to $50 million in revenue. And I'm not going to be ashamed of that either.
Now, it's the action that she took that gives us the permission here that has collected us so that we can do our work. So that your work can then impact other people. Like, watch that ripple effect.
John.
Watch how it's going on. If she had not said yes to herself, if she had not said yes, if she had not said yes to being in action, to creating the plan, we would not be here to learn this information. Like, it's a ripple effect.
It is a ripple effect. Let me tell you, I paid to go through the door. I sat down, I learned, and I came back out, and now we're holding the door open for you. You choose now. So, as I'm going to do every day, there's 3 things I'm going to do. I'm going to invite you to join us. I'm going to give you some homework, and then I'm going to close with a little story. So, the invitation. Speak and write to make millions in Newport Beach, California.
November
Kick off
1st through the 3rd.
Now, what I love about Speak and Write to Make Millions is Speak and Write to Make Millions is going to set you up for a powerful 2020. Let me tell you about abundant thinkers and successful people. They do not wait to January of 2020 to plan 2020.
Right.
We already got it planned. They don't wait till the end of December when everybody's resting to plan. They do it in October and November. Trust and believe. Any major corporation that's wildly successful, they're doing their planning for 2020 in October and November. So you want to join us for the end of October and the beginning of November to set your 2020 on fire. You want to absolutely do that. You want to emulate what successful people are doing to the T. You want to rinse and repeat. You want to listen. I found people to follow, and I did everything like they did. I'm like, okay, until I know how to do it. When she raised her hand, I raised my hand. When he raised his hand, I raised mine. Like, you want to do it just like that. So you want to come in to Speaking Right and make your game plan for 2020. You want to come to Speaking Right and add valuable people to your database for 2020. You want to make joint venture partners. You want to have creative partners. You want to have writing partners. You want to get publishing partners. You want to get speaking partners. You want to find out whose stage you can be on next year. You want to find out whose project you can consult for. You want to get new customers. They all will be there. I've seen it. We have generated well over $2.7 million in new revenue. That's not us. That's not us as a business. That's the clients. That's the students in the room generating over $2.7 million in new money from people they met or projects that got birthed at Speaking Right. So I got one question. What are you waiting on if you haven't registered yet? And if you have registered, I can't wait to see you there. Weedy up, eat your Wheaties. B12 up, sublingual.
Under the tongue.
Under the tongue. Don't take the tablet. It takes too long to dissolve. We got things to do. I'm coming ready for you. You should see my nutrition station over there. It's cray preparing for you. So, Speaking Right to make millions. Come, get the plan. Get the ideas. Create the new revenue streams. Find out how to implement them. Then make the contacts to help you get there. Then set up and be in the. We're going to set you up in an accountability group before you leave. So you have a group of people that you're going to meet with however often you choose. A lot of people meet once a week for 49 minutes. A lot of people meet every other week. You're going to get that ride or die crew of qualified people, qualified creators, qualified implementers, to help you get to that thing that you call success. You can't get all of that anywhere else. Oh, and by the way, at the same Speaking Right to Make Millions, we're going to work on your limiting beliefs. We're going to work on the place you normally stop. How to push past the place you normally stop. We're going to work on why do you sometimes stop before you know you want to stop. How can we keep you going? We're going to eliminate some belief systems that stopped serving you a long time ago. We're going to help you cement your passion, your purpose, and your why. If you don't have it, we help you discover it. We're going to couple personal development with skill set development, with tribe development. Come on. You just can't get that anywhere else. I know what's out there. I used to attend those. I created what I needed. I still got one question for you. If you haven't registered yet, why? Like, give yourself that. Move the mountain. I know it's not convenient, but my grandmama said, your conviction and your convenience don't live on the same block. Step into your conviction. You have the opportunity this week. This week is the easiest path. It's the easiest path this week. The value of Speaking Right, we all know, is $10,000. That's been the value. I have friends who charge $10,000 for their conference. They've come to my conference, looked at me side-eyed, and said, why are you not charging $10,000 for this? They have reminded me that it is a poor business move. But listen, what I said to them is my company name is Motivating the Masses. It's not motivating the financially able to pay 10 grand. I'm very clear. I'm comfortable. So I've made it possible as much as I humanly can for you to come. This week, and when you see it at general admission, though the value is $10,000, the general price, the standard price is $697 for general admission. That's the standard. You're welcome to pay that if you like. You're welcome to. If that makes you feel good and you want to pay that, pay that. However, this week, there's an invitation for you to invest in yourself, get to Speaking Right, and pay only $497 this week. It don't even make sense when I say it. Every time I say it, I ask, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Then I just remind myself, motivating the masses. And this week exclusively.
Now, with it, not only do you get the $200 off, but we also, because you are part of Power Jam, and this week only, we're giving you the opportunity to break it into 2 payments. So you do 2 payments of $274. So one payment today of $274. 30 days later, another
Secure payment. Your seat. So I see everyone typing in chat. I'm there. Oh my God, I'm there.
I'd love to go.
Okay, so go. Quit wishing. Wishful thinking without action is literally something that will depress you in your future. Wishful thinking without action is guaranteed to depress you in your future because you keep visualizing a life that you never go after. I'm inviting you, get radical. On your behalf, we're going to have a full house. We're going to have to turn people away. We inevitably are always a fire hazard. And they don't play in Newport Beach. Them firefighters are posted. And so we started with 300 seats. We are down. We ended yesterday down to 190 seats. We started with 300 seats. We're down to 190 seats. So please secure your spot. We will run out of space. So if you want to secure your spot, $274 secures your spot, or you can pay it all, knock it all out the way, save a little money. $497 gets you in.
Now, some of you guys know about our VIP, and this right
You
here,
not only know about VIP, you already registered.
Right.
I cannot believe the few spots we have.
We sell out a VIP faster than we sell out of the general admission.
So, speaking right, the general admission is 3 days, November 1st, 2nd, 3rd. There's a link in chat right now. Go up and click that link if you want to register. I know some of you guys don't even want to hear us talk. You want to just register. Click your link in Facebook, click your link in Zoom, register for Speaking Right and just click that link. When you come, it's November 1st, 2nd, 3rd, on average 10-hour days. Please plan for that. Workbook, content, costume party. We'll tell you about that later. All kind of great things, amazing takeaways, links to documents, links to forms, links to all kind of shortcuts. I'm giving you some shortcuts behind the scenes. You got to get there to get the link.
Not to mention, when you register this week, you also get, as a bonus, Speak for Ultimate Impact and Profit. That online program can take your speaking and elevate it to a whole nother level.
14 modules of me teaching speaking techniques. All that swirl that you see me do from stage, I break it down for the very first time, put it in video form in bite-sized pieces, and serve it up to you. You're welcome to pay $497 any other time.
Right.
You're welcome to. If you want to give me your money, you're welcome to. But if you register, when you register for Speaking Right this week, you get that program as a bonus for free. You get that program. So VIP, you get all of that. Plus, you get a bonus day of coaching, up close, intimate coaching. Up close, intimate coaching, a bonus day, October 31st. I bring candy because of the day. I bring candy, pass it out to you. You get a bonus day of coaching. You get up close and personal seating, VIP entry, VIP access. You get a VIP networking mixer. You get a VIP bag full of goodies. You get all kind of, once you come VIP, you never come back any other way.
And let me tell you, so many people have met their joint venture partners, business partners, and it happens during the networking.
Oh my God.
So we have set you up every single day to have a networking lunch hour, where you get to do some extensive networking and meet the people that are in the room.
We have people coming from overseas to the conference just to meet their next spokesperson.
Right.
They're not in front of the camera. They don't want to be in front of the camera, so they come to my Speaking Right to Make Millions to meet people who don't mind doing things in front of the cameras. Or authors come to meet publishers, or publishers come to meet authors.
Right.
Oh my God, you have no idea how rich the room is in the people by itself. Because we handpick a lot of people from around the world, put them in the same space, and agitate a dynamic conversation to occur. And so if you want to come VIP, you better jump on it now. So if you know you want to be there VIP and you haven't registered, as soon as I tell you, or even before I tell you what the investment is, you want to register now, because VIP is going to be done. We started with 200 seats. VIP, the value is $15,000 for VIP, bonus day of coaching, bonus networking mixer, up close seating, all the juiciness that they get. The standard value is $1,197. That's the general admission. The value of it is $15,000. The general admission, we end up selling it for $1,197, and we sell. If we ever have any left, we sell it for that. However, this week and this week only, you get $200 off, and you get to join us for VIP for just $997.
Now, you can also go through and break that into 2 payments. So you do 2 payments of $547.
Yes, $547. You get to do it for this week's Secure Your Spot. And I'm going to tell you, go secure your spot now. Because we started with 200 seats.
Right.
We started with 200 seats. We are now down to 87 seats. 86.
86.
Sorry.
Yep.
86 seats. Okay, if you're gonna register today for VIP, I want you to type in 85. And then 84, and then 83, and then 82.
Countdown.
Only if you know. Do your countdown. Grab
There's
your
85.
85,
81.
Right, grab your seat.
Yep.
But Facebook is like, hold on, don't leave us out. So grab your seat. Yeah, grab your seat,
Yep.
right? 79. Grab your seat. I promise you, you will wish your friends had come.
Right.
Just the bonus day alone of the up close and personal coaching. May I make a recommendation? Bring your burning questions. Bring your burning questions. We can solve your problem before general speaking rights starts.
Right.
We can create your strategy before general speaking rights starts. I love it. 68.
Right. They're
right.
counting down on
So I have a question for you. Now, I want you to come live. If you can join us live in the room, because nothing can beat belly to belly, heart to heart, soul to soul. Nothing beats that. Live is live. Is live is live. However, if for health purposes, if for travel purposes, if for family purposes, or if for financial purposes, you know you have to be there. You know you have to be there. And yet getting there, flying or driving and coming, that feels like it's not, it just can't happen. Now, I still want you to move the mountain. I really, really want you to not give up on coming. But if you already know, I can't make it there in the room, but I want to be there. I want to be there. I want you to type in chat. I want to see who you are. I want you to type in chat. I want you to type in chat here that I have to be there. I can't join in the room, but I have to be there. Just say that. I have to be there. I can't join live in the room, but I have to be there. I want to see that. I have to be there. I can't join live in the room, but I have to be there. I have to be there. Okay,
Jacqueline, Tori, Julie.
Okay.
Leanne,
Okay,
Carol.
great. Okay, great.
Lori,
Okay, great.
Charlene.
Okay, great. Okay, great. Here's the day for you. Here's the day for you. Here's the day we open it up. We don't open it up all the time, but here's the day for you. I want you to go over to Speaking Right, and I want you to join us via live stream. Live stream is in the room, the main room, 100% of the time. So all the content from the main stage that I've told you about, you get to see. You get to learn from the comfort of your home. You get to learn in your pajamas. You get to learn and not have any time off work. You get to learn and not be away from the kids. You get to learn without the airfare cost. You get to learn without the hotel cost. You still learn. And I got a surprise. If you haven't been on Speaking Right live stream yet, then you have your own host. You're not just a camera in the corner watching us looking through a window. You have your own host, your own production, none other than Matt Gil.
Now let me just tell you, live stream. I take live stream all over the place. Not only are we just watching what's happening.
Okay, let me just say this. People that are going to be live in the room with us, you got the specialness of what's happening live in the room. Don't get jealous of what live stream is going to get, because Matt violates on behalf of live stream.
Right.
He takes the camera everywhere.
Listen, I'm going to take you behind the. How does what's going on? We actually do an entire evening.
Wait, that's a bonus.
Right.
That's a bonus. So live stream, you get something that the live room doesn't get. You actually get 2 hours in my suite with me doing open coaching just to live stream. So I know you guys are asking, how do I do it? How do I do
And
it?
Keisha said, I started a live stream. It's a bomb, practically glued to my screen.
Right, everyone. we have a 96% stay rate for live stream. Last Speaking Right, we had 30 people in Dubai.
In Dubai, yep.
All meeting together, going through Speaking Right. People have pizza parties. They have all night sleepovers, depending on where they are. Overseas, they're overnight. But here, people gather for the live stream experience. And guess what? Yes.
Kim says you forget to eat and pee.
Right. So live stream is attending every single piece of content from the main stage as the live room. Live stream also gets the behind the black curtain bonus, and live stream gets a special 2-hour in-suite, my hotel room coaching session. Get this, live stream ticket by itself is valued at $597. That's the value. The standard fee is $397. It's valued at $597. The standard fee is $397. Go and secure your spot on live stream for, get this, $197.
What?
It's our giveaway.
What?
It's our giveaway. It's our giveaway.
Right.
And if you do it right, think about this. You pay $197 for you and just have other people at your house. I'm just saying, I probably shouldn't say that as a CEO, but bring your tribe along the way. You can't beat that with a baseball bat. $197. Go. Secure your spot.
So that's all 3 days.
Look,
November
somebody
1st
said
to
group
3rd.
tribe party. Group party. Group party. Group
Right.
party. Hello, a group party. A group party. Do it. Transform your community. Give them access. And so, yes, wow. They're like, wow. Go register, because we do cut live stream off at a certain point. And you want to make sure that you reserve your spot. $197. It opened up today. The cart opened up today for live stream. So go and grab it. I'll tell you again about it tomorrow, but make sure that you grab it. All right. So I've given you all the invitations. That's that part. That was my commitment to you. So make sure that you have access. Speakandwriteworkshop.com. Come get your breakthrough. You come empty, we'll come full, and we'll pour everything we have into you. Homework. Are you ready for this? This one right here. Now, what I love about this homework is this woman came to us last November. And do you remember the woman from Jamaica?
Yep.
She came to us and said, on the fourth day, you gave us homework called Multiply It. She said, at the time, I didn't have the money to come to Speaking Right. I didn't have the money. I was going to do live stream. I didn't have the money. But then I went and did your Multiply It homework, and I created some juices, and I started selling my juices. Do you remember that, Yetta?
Oh, yeah.
She said, do you remember that? It was like crazy. She said, and she goes, I didn't realize, but I kept selling and selling, and I made a little over $8,000. So instead of coming live stream, I decided to come live to ask you what to do with this money. And how do I
build my business?
Right, how do I build my business? Because apparently something's working. It was the most adorable experience, wasn't it, Yetta?
It was so sweet.
It was so sweet. It was like, it was almost like she said, I was just trying to make the $197 and maybe the $497, and I made $8,000, and so I figured, what do I do? So I love it. So your homework is the beginning. So for those of you who are going to join us at Speaking Right, this is going to help you. So when you come to Speaking Right, bring this content.
Yes.
Right? Bring this with you so you're not starting from the beginning. Okay? And those of you who are not able to join us, use this as a baseline to begin and to develop this conversation. So homework number 1. I want you to invite 3 people to join you tomorrow. Tomorrow the title is There is a Divine Calling on Your Life. Tomorrow ain't no joke.
Right.
It's all about owning it. Right? And so that's homework number 1, is to invite 3 people tomorrow who literally know that there's a calling on their life. There's a responsibility, and they're living in it, and you want to confirm them and pour into them, or they're discovering it. And you want to support them to that clarity. So that's number 1. Invite 3 people to that final day. Tomorrow's our final day. You want to bring them in. They're not too late. They're not too late at all. Number 2, you want to identify, write this down. You want to identify 4. How many did I say? 4 to 6. How many did I say? 4 to 6. 4 to 6 new revenue streams.
New
revenue streams that you can actively develop over the next 5 years. You got time. This is how wealth is created. By the way, I know the project I'm going to do in the first quarter of 2021. I would scare you guys if I told y'all the stuff. I really can't tell my team. Johnny's eyes are big like, what? I know 2021 Q1's project. I don't have time for it now, but I know it, and I know it's going to be really good, right? So 4 to 6 revenue streams in the next 5 years. Put those down, 4 to 6 in order of priority, in order of development. 4 to 6 new revenue streams. Book, stage play. That's this one, right? New idea. Can you imagine the toothpick, right? There's the only one that we buy, Margaret. You know the only one that we buy? The toothpick with the curve. And on the other side of it, it has the little brush. And in the center of the brush, it has a little dot filled with Listerine.
Right.
I don't even buy the regular toothpicks. I only buy that. That's my toothpick. Do you know someone took someone else's idea and simply enhanced it?
Right.
What are you currently using around your house that if you enhanced it, spent some time on it, it can be the solution? That thing that holds the back of the phone, you know, that little thing.
Pop socket?
The what?
Pop socket?
Pop socket, right? All of a sudden, come on, bring it. This didn't exist. It didn't exist before cell phones exist. But cell phones exist, and then they start dropping, and someone came up with a pop socket, and now they got pop socket wealth. So,
for real,
you can write something out. Thank you, Uber. Uber didn't exist.
Right.
What is your invention? Facebook didn't exist. Remember MySpace existed? Well, someone from Facebook was watching MySpace, saw the things that MySpace didn't have, and created something else. 5 years, 3 to 5 years out, you can create anything. What does that look like? Advanced students, I want you to give me a 2-minute video on what you're going to create. And please, don't have that scarcity mindset. Someone's going to steal my idea. Nope, that's not this tribe. That's that other one.
Come on.
That's the mother folks. That's not this tribe. That's not this tribe. That's not this tribe. Trust this tribe. Trust this tribe. Trust this tribe. So now, if you didn't do your yesterday homework, I want you to still snap it. I want you to snap it. If you didn't get day 2 homework, that was to declare it. Go back and look at the replay so you can see what that is. Day 1 homework was to release it. Please release it, declare it, snap it, and then multiply it.
Come on.
All right? So in closing, I want to leave you with this. Because it's a money day. When Jelani was born, I was on government assistance. I was on WIC, Women, Infant, and Children. And when he was 3, I got the courage. I got the courage to even tell somebody that I wanted to start my own business. For the next 3 years, I wrote myself a check. I wrote myself a check working for LA Unified School District. And in the memo line of every check, I wrote funding my dream. And I wasn't even clear what the dream was. I just knew I had a dream in my belly and I wanted to midwife my dream out. I knew that my dream had some form of freedom to it. And so every 2 weeks, I wrote myself a check. I began to trim down my life, you guys. I began to trim down my lifestyle. I stopped getting my nails done. I stopped getting my hair done. I stopped going out to dinner. I took that money. I didn't just let it dissolve into some other commitment. I wrote that check into my funding my dream. I didn't open my statements because I knew my behavior was to spend everything I had. That my equilibrium was at 0. When the bank account was at 0 or $100, that was my comfort zone. So I had to trick myself by not opening the statement in that savings account. I knew me. So I didn't think I could handle it. I said until I have the muscle strength to see a lot of money in an account and not touch it, I just won't see it. So I didn't open a statement for 3.5 years. I didn't open a statement. I kept putting it in a rubber band pile. I kept putting it in a rubber band pile. And I kept writing a little check and putting it over there in that account. Writing a little check. I stopped going out dancing with my cousins. I added $25 to that check. I moved out of my 3-bedroom house and moved into a roommate situation with a friend of mine. She smoked. I put towels at the foot of the door so the smoke wouldn't come into my room. I was willing to be inconvenienced for my conviction. I sold my Ultima. I bought a clunker truck. I drove around. I didn't care what people thought about me. I took that car note. I put that car note in that bank account. Funding my dream in the memo line. Funding my dream in the memo line. Funding my dream in the memo line. Check after check after check. My family was worried about me. My cousins started talking about me. We're worried about you. You're not doing anything, going anywhere. You eating beanies and weenies. I didn't eat beanies and weenies because I didn't have any money. I ate beanies and weenies because I was funding my dream, and beanies and weenies was cheap, and I could fund my dream and eat. That's just what I had to eat. 3.5 years later, I go to the bank. I'm ready to see the balance. I walk in. I say, I'm Lisa Nichols. They said, oh my God, you're the funding my dream lady, because they have been depositing my checks for 3.5 years. I said, I'm here to see the balance. They wrote a number down. They turned it around. They showed me the number. I said, no, that's not my bank account. No one in my family has ever had that much. They said, Miss Nichols, that's your bank account. I looked down at it again. $62,500. See, I had gotten a second job. I worked a second job, but in every dime from that second job, I wrote into that funding my dream account because I already could live off my first job. I gave up all my freedom. I gave up all my luxuries. I was hungry. I was hungry for who I could become. I was hungry. I canceled my gym membership. I started doing sit-ups in my living room. I wanted to see who could I become. I stopped going out. I stopped going to McDonald's for Jelani. I started making homemade Big Macs. I drove them crazy making homemade Big Macs. Mama, the bun don't look the same. Mama, it's not a sesame seed bun. Because remember that was back in the day with that commercial.
Right.
To all beef patty, speckle sauce,
cheese on a sesame seed bun.
He kept saying, it's not a sesame seed bun, Mama. So I would put little grains in the bun. I put grains in the Wonder Bread. Sorry, Jelani, I love you. I looked down at Jelani, seeing $62,000. My eyes filled up with tears. The teller's eyes filled up with tears. They knew something was happening. I looked at my son. I said, Jelani, I think our lives are going to be different now, son. And Jelani looked up at me and said, Mommy, now can we go to McDonald's for real? I did two things. I took my son to McDonald's. And I packed up my old truck. And I drove up the 405 freeway. And I started this life. And that's what got me to you. So go. Be financially responsible for your breathtaking future. And everybody that's in it that needs to cross your path, write yourself a check without clarity of what it's going to pay for. Write funding my dream in the memo line while you're getting clear on the daggone dream. Invest in your future. Brissa's here. Her very first check she got from disability after being in the hospital for weeks and in rehabilitation for months. Her first disability check. She wrote a check and came to Speaking Right and multiplied her check tenfold over before she left. Before she left in 3 days. Before she left. She'll be there. She'll be back at this Speaking Right. You can ask her yourself. I don't have to make up stories. So I'm inviting you. If you don't invest in Speaking Right, that's fine. But invest in something.
Right.
I'm your sister in prosperity.
I'm your brother in the journey.
And we love you. Tomorrow is going to be off the chain. We're going to put a cherry on this cake like you've never seen before. Get ready. Get your tissue. Open your chest.
It's about to get on.
It's about to go down. I love you. We'll see you tomorrow. Same bad channel. Same bad time. Same bad place. Same superhero. Same superhero. Same superhero. Same superhero. Say, come on, y'all. Clap it up. Clap, 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 clap. We love you. We love you. Take care. Power Gel. We'll see you tomorrow for our final day. All right. So, Zoom. Is Zoom still on?